Hello everyone and welcome back to another action figure review here on Mars. Today we have Storm Collectibles, Kengan Ashura, Kure Raian. And I gotta say, this man is an absolute monster in the anime and manga of course. Now if you haven't seen my other review on Omaha, go check it out. It has like 2,000 views, great figure, absolutely. To be honest, it was my figure of 2022. Now this figure I've had for a while now, actually, several months, and I haven't gotten the chance to come out here and do a review on it, so I'm catching up. As you can see, it is a beautiful day today. The river is flowing very nice. The birds are out singing, and we are here. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing as I do nature reviews. And that's about it, so let's get right into it. Again, Storm Collectibles does a phenomenal job when it comes to the body structure of their figures, the details in their muscular structure, everything like that. This figure looks phenomenal, okay? We just can't deny that. He is a brute. The long arms, the veins in the muscle. You can see the colored veins as well from the black and the red. Just overall astounding. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and start with the articulation. So here's his head. He can look up this much, down this much. He can lean side to side. And the head does turn around. Now, there is no extra joint here. It's just the pin with the ball on top, as you can see there. So you're not going to get a whole bunch of articulation. The articulation is mainly going to come from the head itself, the socket within the head itself, where you can get these poses and things like that. Okay? Now moving in down to the arms, he does have butterfly joints on both ends. So, very nice. Oh, have to be a little careful here. His arm is actually designed to come out. And we'll get into that in just a second. So, here's his T-pose here. For the most part, no issue at all. Look at that span there. Again, he's just a brute of a character. And Storm Collectibles did a great job of capturing that. Okay. Go all the way around. There is a swivel at the bicep swivel there. Very minimal. Nothing at the forearms. The wrist does rotate and hinge as well. And he is double jointed, but because of the muscular structure of Storm Collectibles, you're not going to get that full range there. But yes, he is double jointed, as you can see there. Alright, now for the ab crunch. Again, this is the torso that we have on here. You're not going to get any ab crunch. And they did that on purpose because they actually, just like with Omaha, included an additional torso piece that I'm about to put on for you right now. Now again, you see how well it looks, but here's the extra torso piece here, and you can see there is more of articulation with the abdomen there. Not what you're gonna get with the one solid piece here. So to do that, you're just gonna remove the arms. Try to keep this rubber piece in there as well. It's like the inside of the shoulder, I guess. Alright. Same as here. Try to keep it together. You're gonna remove the head. And then voila, here's a one piece torso. And if you can kind of see in there, I'm not sure if you can or not, but you can see like it doesn't really move at all, just at the waist. And that's it. So very cool engineering from Storm Collectibles. I'm really glad that they did this with this figure. Although I will say I'm a bit disappointed it didn't come with Devil Jin and what's his name, Ashura from King of Fighters. So I'm hoping eventually it'll get standard, like it'll be a standard for Storm Collectibles to include these pieces. And then we're just gonna go ahead and slide this back in here. Alright, so there you have it with his additional torso piece on. And again, you're gonna get that ab crunch. You're gonna get that tuck. It's very minimum, but it's still there. So you're gonna get that. Looks great. So now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and continue down to the waist. The waist, he can rotate all the way around. Very good movement there on the waist. And then he can tuck in this much. And then lean back this much here. Okay. All right, now I'm just trying to get this piece here kind of situated. All right, now let's move down to the legs here. So for the legs, he can sort of get the 90 up there. It's not complete 90 angle because of his pants or his shorts there. This piece here seems to be in the way a lot, as you can probably notice, and you can see for yourself. There is a minimum leg swivel. He is double jointed at the knees. Nothing at the calves. The feet do kind of rotate all the way around. And there's the rocker there, of course. Extend out, and you have your toe pivot. And then before we move on, let's go ahead and hit the split. All right, so the split you can see he can do perfectly. No issues there. It's just when it comes to hitting that 90, it's just not possible for him. All right, so let's go ahead and get him posed up real quick. All right, so there is the articulation for Kure. Now we're gonna move into his accessories. So I'll be right back. All right, we are back with accessories. I had to move from the bench I was at down here because the sun was hitting the camera way too hard and pretty much melting it at this point. I mean, really, like, even the accessories here are very hot. But anyways, so you're gonna get your default head sculpt with him grinning, smiling, and then your default fist there as well. So let's move into the head sculpts. To start off, we have him laughing here. This is his laughing head sculpt. Looking very good, nice attention to detail. And then we have his angry, kind of frustrating head sculpt there as well. Going back to the torso, again, you're going to get that additional torso. I really hope Storm Collectibles continues with this additional piece for all of their releases. If they're going to have their figures come with this one-piece torso, at least include the additional articulated torso as well. All right, so we get our open hands. Pair that. You're gonna get a total of 4 pairs of hands. 4 pairs, kind of standard for Storm Collectibles. Then you're gonna get your open hands here as well. A pair of those. And then, lastly, you have your karate hands here. Very good, all looking nice. Now, for your effect, with Omaha, you got the fist effect, and with Kure, you're going to get the kick effect. So let's go ahead and pose them up real nice. Real nice here. Let's see. There we go. Ooh. And I'm gonna do that. Okay. All right. So here's your kick effect that you're gonna get. So very nice, you know, just bring it down on them. Like so. So yeah, that would do it for the accessories. Now we are going to get into the conclusion of this review. To end off this review, I want to say this is a nice piece from Storm Collectibles. Pretty much all of their releases for me are really good, nice pieces. Really great figures overall. And if you're a fan of the anime, then I obviously suggest you get this piece, get this release. I think right now it's on Big Bad Toy Store for about $80. So some of Storm Collectibles releases actually go into inventory for a lot of third-party distributors like BBTS, for example. And I think either they have the exclusive sale for Storm Collectibles. So usually they have inventory for some of the releases. Now, popular figures like Shao Kahn maybe, or Liu Kang, for example, those figures aren't going to be available sometimes, but this figure will be. So go check it out. Thank you for watching the review. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will catch you next time. Thanks for watching M.A.R.S. Peace.